Pee-wee, this one has some history. Welcome, fellow Kiss fans. Welcome to It's All For You Demons, celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan. And part of the fun of being a Kiss fan for me is fans' history. I love meeting Kiss fans and hearing about their history firsthand. Last issue of the Wax Pack, I asked for people to write in and give their Kiss fan history because I absolutely love hearing it. What's even more fun is if you get like a record and anywhere on the jacket or the center ring contains someone's name. And one reason that excites me so much is that prompts to the mind that this record was either taken to school for music day or taken to a slumber party. And there is nothing more fun than imagining in the mid-70s some kid going over to his buddy's house to spend the night and saying, "Do you have the originals?" "No, I don't. Bring it over." So he brings over his second pressing, but before he leaves, his mom says, "You need to write your name on that record so nobody else takes it." And so he does. Jeff writes his name on his originals. Where is Jeff today? That is the fun of Kiss fan history. Out there, right now, somewhere, hopefully, Lord willing Jeff hasn't passed, but out there somewhere, Jeff, who wrote his name on an originals, is out there somewhere, not even knowing that we are right here on Friday night talking about his originals. And that is the fun we are going to talk about tonight, because I have a doozy of fan history we are going to talk about. And it comes to us via this 1978 Stuart Hall Peter Criss solo notebook. This notebook contains John Laughlin's book report history. Every page of this notebook is filled with schoolwork. We'll open it up to the creme de la creme of any of the solo album notebooks, and that is the order form, where you could order the solo album posters for $2 a pop. Imagine that. Those prices are not even $200 now. Most of these posters go for $500. Paul Stanley, Feel the Passion Flow. Gene Simmons is a real killer. Ace is out of this world. And Peter Criss, might I say, is perfect.
This isn't funny.
Such a fun ad, and most of these are missing from the solo album notebooks, but what is in this notebook is nothing but school work fun. But the nerd inside me absolutely loves the January 26, 1979 Star Wars book report from the George Lucas book, which was copywritten in 1976. John closed his book report stating, "It was good. I like scientific stuff." And the teacher commented that was an opinion. I don't know if the teacher was a man or a woman, but Mr. or Mrs. Teacher, saying Star Wars is good in 1979 is not opinion. It's fact. And the fact of this notebook is, this is probably one of my favorite pieces in my collection, because this reeks of Kiss fan history John Laughlin, 1979, 5th grade. And John was the seller who sold me this. I messaged him after it arrived, noticed that the return address was John Laughlin, and I said, "Is this your notebook?" And he said, "Yes, it is." And I thanked him for giving me such a cool piece of Kiss fan history. These notebooks are so much fun, and they were made here in Kansas City at Stuart Hall. I will link the video below where I actually went to the Stuart Hall building. That building is an apartment complex now, but it still exists with the Stuart Hall sign, and that is where all of these notebooks pumped out in 1978. Can you imagine how cool it would be if your parent worked there and they just came home with these brand new Kiss notebooks for you to have? These things are fun, they're fun to collect, they're fun to piece together. And thank you, John Laughlin, for a wonderful piece of Kiss fan history. With your Peter Criss, 5th grade book report notebook. Thank you for hanging with us tonight and waxing a little rock and roll nostalgia Kiss fan history here in the Wax Night House. Be good to your babies, spay, neuter, microchip, take care, be safe. We will talk to you soon.